After covering the basics of Flex concept in a previous video, I am going to dive deeper into the same Flex concept in this video. There are three things that we need to know for getting the perfect layout for our app. The first one is Flex direction. Second one is justify content. And the third one is align items. The justify content here is used to align the elements on the main axis, that is by default top to bottom axis. However, align items used to align the elements on the cross axis or left to right axis. So there are two axes. One is the main axis and the second one is the cross axis. Main axis by default is from top to bottom and the cross axis by default is from left to right. We can change the main axis by the flex property called as flex direction. So as I was telling previously, the default axis is the column axis, that is top to bottom. So if we select column, there won't be any change. However, if we select a row, the text components are going to change their alignment from column to row. We can also do column reverse. So the last element has come on the top and the first one has come at the bottom. Similarly, there is row reverse as well. The green component that was at the end has come in the front and the first one has gone at the back. So this is how we change the main axis. Now if we don't write anything here, it is going to change to the default axis, that is the column axis. Before we move on to the justify content, I am going to decrease the size of all these three text components by putting it inside a view. I want to give some width and height to the text components so that it is easier for us to understand about the justify content concept. I have set the width 100 and height 200 as well. I'm going to do the same for all the text components. Now let us start using the justify content. Justify content center. We'll put all the components in the center. Space evenly is going to space all the components evenly, taking into account the entire height of the screen. Flex end is going to push all the elements at the end of the screen. By default, it is flex start. No changes because it's the default setting. Finally, space between is going to divide all the empty spaces present between the components. As mentioned previously, justify content is used to align the items on the main axis. Now, if you want to align the items on the cross axis, we are going to go ahead and use the align items. By setting the value as center, it is going to center all the elements on the cross axis. There is one more called as flex end. It is going to push all the elements at the end of the screen, and then there is flex start. That is going to put all the elements on the start of the screen. I hope my video was useful to you and it will help in designing the layout of your app perfectly using the concept of flex. If you have any confusion, let me know in the comment section below. And if you liked the video and if it was useful to you, please click on the like button and also consider subscribing. Thank you for watching the video.